right. Hi, my name is Indy. Welcome to the WorkTalk Series, where we're talking to founders of technology, products, and solutions. And today we have Neha Shah with us. She's a founder of DoTells. So, hi, Neha. Welcome to the show. And please tell us about yourself and DoTells.
Thank you for having me, Indy. Sure. So this is DoTells is my new startup. This is the company I have recently launched back in October, and DoTells is essentially a web and phone application.
Okay.
To tell you a little bit of a story about how I got started on it. In our daily lives, we all lose things. In our lifetime, everybody have pretty much lost, things or valuables, and I'm no exception. There were time when I had left my SLR camera in an airplane. There are multiple times I lost my phone, my keys. I remember one time I actually lost a textbook while I was in college.
Okay.
Yeah, believe it or
We
not.
all have done that.
So this is a very common problem, right? So every time I lost something, I always thought that, on the other side, somebody must have found my lost item. And there has to be a way for someone to reach me back, to track me down, to let me know that they have found my item.
Right.
And that was kind of always in back of my mind. So strangely, the idea actually did not come from when I lost an item. It actually came from an incident where I and my husband were trying to help someone, a car owner actually, to let them know that they have left their car's headlights on. It was a new neighborhood we had moved in,
Okay.
and we just kind of, wanted to help our new neighbor. We just didn't know how. We didn't. We just thought it would be nice enough to let them know so that they don't wake up to a dead car battery. And that was kind of actually an aha moment. That's when all the light bulbs went off. We realized that if we are able to find a way, if we have a way to connect people who don't know each other, and have them communicate with each other securely, that would not only solve this problem of just letting someone know about their headlights or about their car's trunk open. It would actually solve this very common problem that we all face, every day, which is losing a valuable, losing an item, and retrieving it back. So that's when it just kind of started. I pretty much got obsessed about making something and doing something about it, and yeah, that's how kind of started
That is
details.
awesome. So you were trying to be a good citizen, help someone out. Out of that, the idea came. So that is amazing. That's a great story there. And so the problem you're trying to solve is connecting people when you have lost someone and someone have found it and they're able to use the product as or the solution to help locate the item and help the person who lost the item. That is awesome.
Correct.
Okay, so who are the target market? I know you have just launched it or it's in the early phase. Who are the target market or target users?
Sure. Yeah. So, since we're just starting out, we are starting with focusing on parents with young kids.
Okay.
And that is because we are also, I and my husband are also in that phase. Whenever parents with young kids travel, or even though they go out to a museum or take a local trip somewhere, they just ends up carrying lots of things, and that's what put them at a risk of losing things.
Yeah.
Kids also want to carry their favorite toys, and if they can't find it, good luck with that.
I've been there. We lost a teddy bear at the
Oh.
airport, I believe, once, and oh man, no, we had to go through a hard time.
Yeah. So then, yeah, you know it. So that's what we are targeting. That's because we're starting with that, because those are the parents, those are the people we can relate with as well. So that's what we are targeting with. But if you talk broadly, right, DoTells is just not about parents, right? It is for anyone who are at a high risk of losing things.
Right.
People who travel a lot, people who are outside a lot, artists, musician, DJs, used to do DJing.
Yeah.
So people like that who carry lots of stuff, from one place to another, they're at a high risk of losing things. So that is our target market, pretty much.
Yeah, a lot of times when I really think about it, may not be a high monetary value of the item, but the sentiments attached to it, it's a big thing. So
Yeah,
I think that's great. Okay, so
exactly.
how big is the target market that you're trying to address?
Right. So, I mean, so kind of give you a little bit of statistics, right? About 90 to 100,000 items are left
Oh wow.
behind
Okay.
at the airport checkpoints each month, like every month. About 70 million cell phones are lost worldwide in a year. So it's a lot. So I guess to answer a question, it's a huge market,
Right.
right?
Okay.
Every second, every minute, people are losing things, right?
Mhm.
And DoTells is what, resolving that problem to get your item back, to put you in contact with the person who found it.
Okay, awesome. All right.
Yeah.
So, what would you say, Neha, the top three benefits of being a DoTells user?
Sure, yeah. So I would say the first one is flexibility.
Okay.
And when I say flexibility is because when you sign up with DoTells, you get an account with DoTells. You have a DoTells account. From your account, you can print your DoTells tags. Yes, to start you out, we do ship you DoTells tags, which is a sheet of DoTells tag with 20 different stickers with three different sizes. But you, as a user,
Mm-hmm.
have the ability, the flexibility to just go ahead and print from your account. It's your tag.
Okay.
You also have ability to download it, to download that image so you can personalize it the way you want. So that is, the first, flexibility. The second is the security. So whenever, I had this idea about DoTells,
Mm-hmm.
right? The first thing on my mind was security, right? I did not want anyone to get just the spam, right? People contacting just to spam,
Yeah. Right.
right? So security was the first priority in designing DoTells. So we inbuilt some of the security features. I will mention a few. So you, as a user, can control activation and deactivation of your DoTells tag. So you have
Okay.
your DoTells tag on your item. Uh, and let's say somebody is just sending you messages, or somebody already let you know that, hey, you left your car doors open and you are going to get to do it, but then meanwhile you receive a few other messages. You can actually deactivate your tag meanwhile, so
Mm,
you
okay.
don't the messages don't come through, and that works in real time. It's just one click, and that little sticker will
Mm-hmm.
not send you messages. Then we also have, on the app side, we also have this real-time two-way chat. For that two-way chat, there is an approval process. So the party who is requesting to start the two-way chat has to wait for the other party to accept it, and
Okay.
only then the chat will be available. Once the chat starts, either party can end the chat anytime without notice. So they can just press the end button and that's it, it's gone. The other thing, for security wise, we are doing is allowing user to control how many times their DoTells tag can be scanned in 24 hours from a single device.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
that's something you can control. So, person is just trying to bother you. If you have that limit set to 3, for example, that person will not be able to scan your tag more than 3 times.
Okay.
So that is the security feature. So that's the second, is the security.
Okay.
The third part, I would say, is
So
the
I wanted to ask you something on the number two security side. Right off the bat, it's only one-way communication, right?
correct.
By default, the user can only send message one way.
Correct. Yeah. So no, great question. So yes, when you say right off the bat, that means that when a scanner scans DoTells stacks using the smartphone camera,
Right.
that's when one-way message is available. But that user, if that scanner scans using the DoTells app, then the two-way chat option becomes available.
Ah, got you. Okay.
And it's completely free for scan. Downloading the app and
Mm.
scanning and sending the message, starting the chat, everything is completely free. And the scanner doesn't even have to log in. All they have to do is just download the app, and they don't even have to have a DoTells account. It's just scanning from the DoTells app.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
And the third benefit?
Okay, and the third one is simplicity. So DoTells is a very simple, low technology product. User prints the sticker, and if the founder of the item finds it, they scan it from their camera and get in touch, right? It's that simple. It's no brainer when it comes to using DoTells.
Okay.
So that would be the third one, I would say.
Oh, awesome. All right. Thank you for covering those three benefits. Now we're moving to the fun part. If may I ask you, can we walk through the process? Maybe start off with what the product looks like, and then maybe we can also look on the service or the website or the application side as well. Will
Yes,
that be okay?
absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
So I guess I actually have got here um, the tags. So when you sign up with DoTells, these are the tags that you will get. This is something we are sending for free just to start out for
Okay.
users. You still have the ability to print on your own in in certain format. But these are the tags that you will receive along with another sheet, which are the clear stickers. So
Okay.
this works as a lamination. It goes on top of the sticker so that it's saved from the dust, scratches and water. So it's just a durability. So that's what you will receive as a user.
Okay.
And once you receive them, you just have to start sticking them to your valuables. So I have
So I see. Sorry to interrupt you. I see there are different sizes, right?
yes, correct. So yeah, we are shipping this one sheet total 20 stickers, but there are three different sizes. We have two large ones underneath, there are small ones, and then at the bottom of the sheet you have medium ones.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, so
Cool.
three different sizes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. And then once you receive them, you all you have to do is just start sticking them to your valuables. So I have it on my phone here. I put it on my pop socket here, and it's been there for quite a few months now.
Cool.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
can put on your keys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then if you know, a man, you can put it on your wallet just like this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Awesome. All right. So many different use cases.
Yes, correct.
And all right, very good. So we looked at the product, and and it is all free, right?
It is all free.
Okay,
Correct.
so it doesn't cost anything to get
No.
it. So that's the product side of it, and then we also have the application side. And Neha, would you mind walking us through, as a new user, how the process works?
Absolutely. So the first thing you have to do is go to dotells.com, and then on dotells.com, right on the homepage, you will go ahead and click on sign up for free. For right DoTells, you would come to dotells.com, and right from the homepage, you'll go ahead and click on this sign up for free button. And once you do that, you will fill out the necessary information. We do ask you for your shipping address because we are shipping you your DoTells tags, and that is for completely free. So once you fill out the information, all you have to do is click on register, and then you will have to verify your email address. And once you do that, you will be able to log into your account, and that's when we also ship out your DoTells tags. Once you verify your email address, you would come back again to dotells.com to log into your account by simply clicking on the login button here on the top right hand side. So this is what you see when you log into your account. You are landed on my DoTells tags page. You can see here that there is already one tag created for this account. So this is a tag that gets created automatically when you register and verify your email address. And you can see there are three action buttons here. The first one is the print button. If I were to click on the print, you can see there are a bunch of options that we are offering that you can print with, including the predefined Avery template. So you can pretty much buy either of these Avery templates and put it in your printer, download the file, which is in this template format, and then print. You don't have to make any modifications. And there is a little instruction that we provide on what kind of material you should buy and all that. If I were to click on the edit button here, you can see a few fields here. The title, the notes section, which is not visible to anyone, it's just for your reference. The restrict number of scans per day per device. This is one of the security features that I talked about. Whatever number you input here, those are the number of times you're allowing someone to scan your DoTells tags from their device. The next section you see here is for the notifications. These are the notifications received by you when someone scans your DoTells tags and sends you a message. So for this account right now, it's this email address where they receive the notifications. However, you are allowed to add one more email address and a phone number to receive text messages under the settings page here. And then the third button that you see here is another security feature that I talked about, was activating and deactivating your DoTells tags in real time. So if I were to click deactivate on this DoTells tags right now, nobody will be able to send me the message by scanning my DoTells tag. In order for me to receive the messages, I have to activate the DoTells tags. And on the left hand side here, in the left panel here, you can see a few other options that you can navigate through right from your account.
Okay, all right, great, Neha. Thank you for being with us today and telling us about DoTells.
Thank you so much for having me, Andy.
All right, thank you.